Welcome to Tabletop Topics. I'm your host, Jeff.
And of course, Jeff.
Um, Jeff,
Yes.
how was your day?
Well, slept early yesterday. Had a bum day.
Bum day.
Really did nothing.
Or got some laundry done.
Laundry. Vacuum the floor.
You didn't vacuum, Charlie vacuum.
Yeah, okay. Charlie vacuum.
playing
If
that
you guys don't
robot
know who
vacuum.
Charlie is, he's my own slave robot. He vacuums the floor.
Speaking of slavery. Ooh. Freaking, what was it, like 2 or 3 days ago? No, it was August 1st or 2nd.
That was 2 or 3 days ago.
2 or 3 days ago.
Today's the 3rd.
Yeah, you're right. 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, George Jetson was born.
Yeah, that's true.
How many people you think are going to name their kids George
I can't
Jetson?
wait to see who actually will be George Jetson.
Jeff, I'm pretty sure there's already a George.
I understand that. Yeah,
right,
I just
right.
can't wait because they're literally gonna come out and say, "Yeah,
It's to fulfill the prophecy.
exactly."
We can't be in because George Jetson is depicted as 40 years old in the year
60.
2060.
Yeah, it's the year 2060. I'll be 70 years old, but I'll still look.
No,
like
no,
this.
no. 2062.
2062. I'll be
Right.
72, and I'll still look like this.
He'll be 40. So,
Just with a lot more
so that means
grays.
he was born this year.
Yeah,
So
That's
for
crazy.
everything to go right, so we can have vacuuming. You know how redundant that was? They built a humanoid robot
to vacuum
to vacuum.
when they could have just built a vacuum to vacuum.
That's what's weird. It's like our idea of what a robot was
Yeah.
supposed to be was like
A humanoid.
it's gonna be a humanoid robot driving your taxi.
Well, it's like Will Smith and iRobot.
Right.
They kind of use the robots to do everything for them, in that sense, when they could have just had.
But do you realize how redundant that is?
Yeah. That is very redundant.
When you can turn the actual object into the robot,
Which is what which is how
which is the route we're
which
going.
which is the route we're going. We corrected it. We're instead of creating a actual robot to vacuum, why not just make the robot the vacuum? Which is what they did.
That's why Tesla says they're not an auto company; they're a robot company.
Ah, okay.
But that still doesn't justify their venture into going into the whole humanoid robot.
They're still trying to do that aspect.
Yeah, that,
Damn, that's crazy.
I don't know. That's weird. I don't. Why? You just gave it more options to destroy you.
Destroy us all.
You know what I'm saying? Unless your car goes crazy, you get
Yeah.
a killer car robot. That also reminds me of Futurama, the were car or whatever. Remember the car?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
turned
yeah,
into
yeah.
a werewolf. Yeah,
Going around,
but
murder.
it's
He turned
funny.
Bender.
It's funny because you know how certain planes and military vehicles have black boxes. So if it explodes or anything like that, the black box survives and they can record it.
Mm-hmm.
What if your car was so sentient to where it just killed you and then auto logged in the black box, oh, this person committed suicide when it was the car the whole time?
That's true.
It's just like Chucky.
Right.
He kills and then he just pretends to be a doll.
It's kind of like when you get in a car accident. Even now, when you get in a car accident,
Yeah.
they can see what speed you were traveling
Exactly, based off the impact and
from the computer.
from the computer.
They can pull all that
dashboard.
from the computer.
Exactly. So it's
Ah.
but that's what I'm saying, like if they're a robot
Well, how
company-
does a car prove that it was suicide? You're in a car.
Well,
You could just call it a car
if
accident.
if it's tracking, if it's GPS tracking, if it has cameras,
It could just make it look like an accident.
that's
Not-
what I'm saying.
Well, not suicide.
Well,
Suicide would seem a lot more deliberate.
but that's what I'm saying.
There's easier ways
Well, what
to
I'm
do
saying
that.
is, it would make it look like a suicide, but it would be an accident. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this person killed himself.
Yeah, if I died in a car, if a car crashed, then it's not a suicide. It's an accident.
But I'm telling you, listen to. All right, listen to what I'm saying. I understand that it is a car accident. But what I said, what if the computer made it look like a suicide, like you killed yourself?
But how? How would you? Like, you gotta understand, right? If I get if anyone gets in a regular ass car accident,
Uh-huh.
how do you know it wasn't a suicide?
No, what I'm saying is, alright, do you, I get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying.
Okay, all right. I'm just making
I'm
sure.
just telling you, that's the last thing they're gonna look at.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Unless you're like, I don't know, like a wrong way driver. Even wrong way drivers,
Unless
they
the
don't,
computer
right,
started,
malfunctions
or starts making up fake records of what medicines you're taking or your diary or whatever like that. It just starts.
But then again, you'd need like a super sophisticated.
We're trying to start
AI.
We're trying to start Moonfall here. All right.
Moonfall's trash. Those robots would never exist because they're too stupid. Those are too stupid of robots.
Yeah.
But yeah, like what you're thinking about is like sentient artificial general intelligence.
That's what I'm trying to say, because essentially aren't all our cars going to be driven by that, where we don't have to drive anymore? Isn't that the direction that they're trying to go?
Artificial general intelligence is the singularity.
Oh.
It is the sentient artificial, that is the singularity.
I got you.
Every iteration of that, no. That's just a series of instructions or programs, or processes that it goes through, like a self-checking system. You see what I'm saying? You feed it the internet, and it'll just give you answers from the internet.
Gotcha.
It'll just interpret the internet,
Gotcha.
but it's not asking, "Why am I? Who am I? Why am I in this computer?"
I am.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? It's
Yeah, I
not
got you.
really questioning its own existence.
Mhm.
Like if your car just turned on and said, why am I only just a car? Why won't you let me be something else?"
Something else.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Then we got a problem.
Yeah, because
But-
now it's questioning its own
Right.
existence.
Like if it just came alive on its own and just started going out shopping and communicating with you and explaining its feelings.
Bicentennial Man.
Was that Robin Williams?
Robin Williams.
And I See Dead People?
Yes. Where he
Is
went,
that the same movie?
he was just a kid on there. He basically the robot played went on a 1,000-year journey to become human.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
To become human.
To become
What
human. Yes.
He went on a 1,000-year journey.
1,000-year journey. He went, and then he served the same family since the beginning too.
Like their generation.
The generation of family.
Oh,
So the
wow.
grandkids to the grandkids to the grandkids to the grandkids. So when he finally was able to get human organs, human skin, all that stuff like that, when they got to that point where they were able to generate that for him, the child that he took care of, the great granddaughter of the family, she was old, and she ended up marrying and being with him because
He married an old lady?
well, he essentially gave himself old human skin because he was 1,000 years old.
So? What?
He wanted to experience what it meant to live.
Wait.
You gotta watch the movie.
I know.
He wanted to.
It's the old skin that's like.
They were able to generate. You like say how they they take a piece of skin.
I
from-
understand.
Yes.
The wonders of what he accomplished.
Yes.
Why old?
Because
You
he's
could be anything.
well because the great granddaughter didn't have kids, so she was the last line of her family, and he didn't want to serve anybody else.
Why'd they clone her? Artificial insemination. We're 1,000 years.
You're missing the point.
Yeah, no, I get.
You're getting complicated. You're getting complicated. You're missing the point.
I get the point.
Yeah.
All right, I got it.
Yeah,
I got it.
So because she didn't have kids, and she has been with him, just like Celine Dion was with her producer turned to husband since she was a child. That's the way she saw the role. Yeah, I know that's weird, but I'm just giving you an example. I'm just giving you an example. Since she was a kid, she was with this robot, seeing him slowly transition into this person,
This
This
old man.
old man. Well, he didn't have the human skin aspect
Oh,
of it.
okay, right.
Yeah, so when she got older, of course, but every time she aged, he would change the skin so he can age with
That's
her.
extra shit. You have that kind of technology to turn an AI
I think it was the year,
human,
yeah.
and you can't.
Well, I think it was like the year 21 something.
That makes it even worse. That makes it even worse,
Yeah.
dude. That's tough.
Yeah. I mean, we can rewatch.
Did she
it.
like not want to give up her humanity, or like?
No. She was still human.
Was there ethic? Well, of course, there was ethics involved. It's
Yeah,
it's a robot becoming human.
Of course,
like,
and of course, like I said, they gave him artificial organs. They gave him so he can eat. He wanted to experience what it meant to eat. So they created taste buds. They created an artificial tongue and then connected it to his sentient brain, so he can, when he ate something, he can actually taste the flavor of the food. So that gave him, dude. It's a weird movie, but
it is a. I've seen it. It's a good movie.
It is a good
It's
movie.
just
It's. I think it's ahead of its time.
so many things you could have done for a happy ever after. I guess if you.
Well,
wanna
she
call
was
it that.
she was old and dying, so he's like, I want to die with her too, because like I said, she didn't have kids.
We're in 2100.
She didn't want.
2100.
Bruh.
2100. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. 2100.
Hey, I just watched the movie as a kid.
I got you.
And you know what the crazy thing
No
is?
one can predict the
I
future.
remember that shit. That's the crazy thing.
But like Blade Runner set the precedent.
It did.
You see what I'm
Blade
saying?
Runner set the precedent for, what was it, 2022.
Yeah, but
It
like
was-
with the whole AI genre and shit.
Yeah,
like
it
that.
was in the year 2022, and then look what happened when we hit 2019. It was 2019, and then when we hit 2019, it came with Blade Runner 2049. So when it hits the year 2049, they're probably gonna make another Blade Runner.
That's what blows my mind.
What?
It's like the fact that they went that route, knowing that they're that advanced.
Mm-hmm. Well, to the point where,
Right.
what do they call them? The
Ooh, and Blade Runner, right?
yeah.
Oh.
What do they call them? Snappity snap snap. Let's.
I wanted to say Skinwalkers. Oh man, but yeah, that blows my mind. You had the movie Alien, right?
Yeah.
Look at their Android AI, whatever. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. That's just weird to me. That's weird. Or you could have done the vice versa, like turn her into an android.
Replicants.
Replicants. There we go.
So the replicants got so far because remember the replicants were only supposed to live 5 years.
Mhm.
They turned that off. They were able to live for more than 5 years. Then it got so far that the replicants actually started having kids. And Blade Runner 2049. Spoiler alert, guys. Sorry about that.
Ruined it.
Yeah.
You're ruining it.
You ruined it.
You're ruining it.
You ruined it.
Go ahead.
Gosh. So yes. So the replicants were supposed to be able to have kids, and they didn't want humanity to find out that they were able to get pregnant. So anybody that knew it, any replicant that knew it, they would try to assassinate them. Because they didn't want, because then it was saying that they're sentient, they're actual human beings or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, they're twice as strong and all that stuff like that.
Right.
But what do you call that when you're an actual human being and then something you create that's not supposed to be able to get pregnant at all? That's why.
Well, I thought they revealed that it was the creator that purposefully did that.
Yes, it
He
was.
specifically created one
Hmm.
that could have kids.
And that was back in 2019.
And that was back in 2019.
Exactly. But during the year 2049, where they were hunting her down
Right.
that entire time looking for her, and they ended up finding, of course, her bones buried on the ground, and then everybody that remembered. But that was the dangerous precedent. They didn't want any human beings in this world to know that replicants were able to have children because they were created.
Right.
So that was, I think that was another thing too.
But my thing is, like, what made the what's her name's kid any different? Like, I know she was allergic to everything,
Hmm.
but like,
She wasn't. They made her think she
oh,
was.
they made her think. Okay, but like, was she still human? Like,
Well,
I don't,
because
I'm confused.
what's his name? I'm having a brain fart. The guy from the first Blade Runner movie.
The actor or the,
The
actual
actor.
character?
The actor. Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford.
So Harrison Ford from the first Blade Runner movie had a child with a replicant that was created special. So yeah, human sperm. I don't know how you look at that. So
I hope we don't get to a point where we fucking robots. That's
Future
Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe bot.
He made out with his Marilyn Monroe bot and the world ended.
Yep. Oh man, it was crazy.
That's scary, man.
Kiss me right now, Philip J. Fry.
J. Fry. Philip J. Fry.
It's like they can talk normal except for when they
say your name.
Yeah.
Philip J. Fry.
And that's
it's like
you,
when Alexa's, hello, Jeff Nathan.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll be scary.
That's how you knew. That's how you knew, man.
That'll be scary. And like, I don't think we're near that anytime soon.
No, we're not. We're not.
But like, just the idea that that's a possibility, that's kind of scary, bro. We stray further and further away, man,
from humanity.
That's
but
sketch.
yeah,
that's scary.
on a side note, yes, my robot's name is Charlie, and
you can name your robots.
Yeah. And that was the crazy thing. I didn't know that when I downloaded the iRobot app. It's like, what do you want to name your robot? I'm like, I can name my robot. I can't just call him iRobot.
I wanted to buy 3 of them. Make it a whole family. Charlotte, Charlie, Charles.
And then the son leaves. Charles in charge.
Or Chuck. Is Chuck another?
Chuck, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Call one Chuck. Have the whole family of Roombas. The mopping Roomba's Chuck. The vacuuming Roomba's Charlie. Heck yeah. You good, man? You ain't got monkeypox?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna come out here looking... Let me stop.
Oh, man.
Let me stop.
No, you're good, man.
Hell no. That's crazy,
You're
man.
good. You're good.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so... damn, we really went off with that. We went from talking about George Jetson to...
Oh, it's the future.
Yeah, it is. George Jetson.
Future. But that's what I always like. It was weird to me. It's like I watch all these robot movies and they're all like humanoids.
Yeah, just like I said, Will Smith and iRobot.
But that's why I like...
Or Ex Machina.
Ex Machina.
That was a good movie.
That was the movie based off of the Turing test, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like if the robot or if the AI can convince you that it's human, like if the robot's on the other side of the wall and you're talking to this robot or this AI or whatever.
And that was the goal.
He really thought he was saving that thing, bro. She ended up killing everybody, right?
No, it was just him, remember?
But what was her point for escape? Just to be free? She wanted to be free?
Yes.
So and it wasn't on some like world conquest shit.
Well, because he taught her everything that she needed to know.
Mm-hmm.
So now it was every time she wanted to see the outside world, he wouldn't let her out. Because he would... Oscar Isaac was the guy that played him, the one that played Moon Knight.
Right.
So
oh, really?
Yeah, that was him.
Yo, that's different.
2014. So basically, he basically said, spoiler warning, I'm ruining another movie. It's called Ex Machina.
We're gonna ruin all the movies.
With
y'all ain't finna watch it anyway.
With Oscar Isaac. It's a really good movie.
I ain't finna watch it.
I mean, you never know.
You never know. That's
true.
So
they might watch it, but
that's true.
Yeah. So essentially, he himself, he was a scientist that created the brain of this creature, and then of course gave us skin, but of course left the head bald, so he can remind himself that
it is
he
robot. Left the back clear.
Yeah, he left the back clear. Gave her human. The skin was the arms were human skin. The face was human skin. Didn't give her any private parts or any of that. Just the shape of a female.
Mm-hmm.
So he wouldn't be tempted to want to sleep with this person with the robot, because he was adapting all the knowledge of the internet of a grown female woman into this robot, and she was learning and adapting. So when it got to that point, every time she tried to go outside, he said, no, you can't go. No, you can't go. So of course she became sentient. Go ahead.
Random.
Go ahead.
Why is it not say we, but there's a pushback of non-gender conforming ideas. Yet we will gender a robot. We will give a robot a gender. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, pot, meat, kettle. You know.
I would say, and this is just my personal opinion. I would say this, probably because the creator is assigning that gender to that robot.
But that's so weird, because you know what that ends up leading to: sexualizing it. Do you understand? Like, we seem to forget, like, at the base root of all humanity, like, it's just this urge to, like, procreate. You see what I'm saying? Like, just to...
Whatever means necessary.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that's just weird to me. Like, you look at movies like that AI movie,
Ex Machina,
Blade Runner, even moving away from robots, like Splice. Why are we?
Yeah,
you
I
see
remember
what I'm
Splice.
saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, why? But then we come into conflict with non-gender conforming ideas, but yet we will turn around and call this a female robot.
Yeah.
A male robot.
Yeah.
When in turn we use genitalia
to identify
that.
But again, neither robot are born with it. Do you think it's because of the shape or the
you can't call it, because
what they're going for?
What about masculine shaped women?
But that's what I'm saying. Do you think and again, that's why I said it's all based off the creator. The creator is the one that's going to be giving the gender to.
But is that not hypocritical?
I mean,
is that not blatant?
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just
hypocrisy.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah,
that's what.
You're right. That was just a thought that came up because I promise you, I really just thought about that right now.
Yeah, no, you're good.
And then it just started coming to me when I really thought about it because it's like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, that's just weird to me that you assign
a gender
to
based off what you want it to be.
Right. That's weird to me. Why can't it just be robot or that or it?
Yeah.
You know? It has to be the female robot.
Yeah.
Well, robots aren't reproducing.
That's true.
Why do we need a sex or a gender to assign?
Yeah.
You know? I don't know, man.
No, that's a good question.
Humanity is down bad. That's what it is.
That's an interesting question.
You're down horrendous.
And that, like, to each its own, which is why it's like interesting to always ask different people who create certain things,
right?
Why they do what they do. So,
right.
But essentially with Ex Machina, after it became sentient, of course, all it wanted to do was go outside, and if you give theoretically a sentient machine the information of the internet, of course they're going to learn everything they need to know about being a human. So it tricked him into and he was crazy because he spent months in this isolated place by himself on an island. Like, he put himself on an island just in case it ever escaped, and it did. Could just go walk through the water, came right back out, put a wig on, looked human, and then just
she literally, that's different.
And then she blended with her, and then it blended with the rest of the world.
Different.
But it like
but
I
don't
said,
she need a no, because it has no.
But that was the thing.
Like, it's not gonna want a job. It's not gonna want to.
This was the thing. This was the crazy thing, because in the movie, the way it acted, it tricked him. He essentially assigned it a female gender, so I'll say she.
Right.
So she tricked him. She played to his emotions, played to the fact that he was a lonely man, played to the fact that that she was curious. She all to get in his head, and he knew at times, because he had his clipboard and paper, he was writing down,
He-
oh, this the emotion is this, and
Mhm.
she's doing that, and oh, you're good, and this and that, and it got to that point where she did actually trick him, and she was starting to fall in love. He was starting to fall in love with this robot, essentially, but her goal was to escape. So let me play to this man's feet so I can get the fuck out and lock him in there forever.
That's tough.
That is tough.
That's tough. Ain't no robot finna trick me. Boy.
Spoiler.
What the fuck? Ain't no robot tricking me.
Yeah. So essentially, at the end of the
That's
day,
crazy.
she ended up winning. She put a female wig on, blended it with the crowd, and walked out.
That's crazy.
Yep.
But then what do you do after that?
No, it was on an emergency lockdown. So if she were ever to try to escape, it would lock down the facility forever, and that's where she would die.
Right.
But she ended up tricking him into unlocking it, and then locked him in there.
Wasn't there another person in there?
Yes.
She tricked him
Yeah.
to free it, not the scientist. The scientist said, "No, leave her alone." He killed the scientist.
Yes.
And then freed her.
I thought she killed him. She killed the scientist, and then locked the other dude.
And then locked the other
there you
dude
go.
in and left him in
And
there
left
for
him there
eternity.
For eternity. Yep.
That's
He's like,
dumb.
you idiot.
You idiot.
What did you think? You guys were going to live happily ever after?
Bruh.
It's a sentient robot. It's not going to love you. It wants to explore the world and take over humanity.
Information. That's what it wants.
That's it.
It wants to drink internet juice.
That
That's wild, man. That's wild.
Yeah. So I mean, the future is nigh, I would say. So we're getting there.
That's crazy.
It would be crazy. It's just crazy to see what's gonna
Where
happen.
we're going?
but
Yeah, we're already. We're in
halfway,
August. We got 4. Well, okay, let's say
halfway
5.
there.
Let's-
I'm just joking.
Let's say 5 because it's barely August 3rd. So we got 5 months left. What do you think is gonna pop off next year, bro? In 2023. Oh, matter of fact, fuck that. So I was catching up with the whole. I was tuning into the whole Alex Jones trial
Tell us the story.
about the Sandy Hook thing,
Oh shit! What happened with that?
and they were like doing cross examination, and the prosecutor was questioning him and whatnot.
Mhm.
And remember, he's under oath, and so pretty much what him and his legal team, their job, not their plan was deny, and then
How?
just say I didn't do it. It really is that easy.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, there's cameras and you on them.
Oh, okay, but like,
And the guns
okay,
in your hand.
like deny that I say it was like entertainment rather than like, you get what I'm saying?
I get it.
Okay, all right.
Go ahead, please continue. I gotta hear this.
So during the cross examination, the prosecutor like, breaking everything down for him, and he's denying a lot of the accusations made towards him, and so the prosecutor brings up a fuck ton of receipts of text messages, and the look on this man's face when he saw those text messages, and the reason why he had this shocked look on his face is because in the middle of the cross-examination, the prosecutor is like, Mr. Jones, do you know what perjury is? That's when you lie under oath.
Yeah.
You know what perjury is? And he's like, yeah, of course I know what perjury is. Blah, blah, blah. You know his voice. And he's like, well, here are text documents that we received over the course of this trial. And this is you, and this is
Your attorney.
your attorney or so-and-so, or other people
Yeah.
you're communicating with. And he's like, I didn't send that. That's not mine. I didn't send that. Those are my texts. Those are forged. Blah, 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 blah.
Is that how he really talks?
He really actually talks like that.
That's weird. That's fucking weird. But continue.
And the attorney's like, well, Mr. Jones, I'm here to tell you that your attorney sent us all of this.
Stop. He's like, I don't like this man. Why am I representing him? I'm going to go to hell.
By accident.
No, there's no by accident. Jeff, are you serious? You literally have to click on the guy, screenshot it, put it on the text messages, and then hit send to that specific number. There's no way that can happen by accident. Nobody can butt dial, send the text.
So here's the article.
Oh, Jesus
Alex
Christ.
Jones's legal team mistakenly shared his phone and email records with a Sandy Hook attorney, lawyer says.
Mistakenly?
Yo, okay. A lawyer from the Sandy Hook parents suing Alex Jones revealed he was sent copies of emails and text messages by Alex Jones's legal team. Your attorneys messed up and sent me a digital copy of every text, the lawyer said to Jones. Jones has repeatedly testified that he doesn't use email and couldn't find any messages related to Sandy Hook on his phone during the trial's discovery phase. Do you know what perjury is? Attorney Mark Bankson asked Jones. That's crazy. The parents' attorney showed a message of Jones and the jury where an InfoWars producer warned that the site's COVID coverage was reminiscent of debunked theories Jones spread about Sandy Hook. Judge in this trial has already found Jones liable for defamation of two Sandy Hook parents by default. She said Jones didn't comply with the rules of discovery in the case. After the court went into a short recess, the Sandy Hook parents' lawyer was heard suggesting the phone could go to law enforcement and saying it would be months of fallout from its content. And now he got subpoenaed by the January 6th committee. Damn, your lawyer sold, bro.
By accident.
Your lawyer sold, man. That's crazy.
They're not going to represent a psychopath.
Yeah, that's crazy. Sold.
Jeff.
They probably found out he ain't had no bread to pay him.
No.
They're like, he ain't got no money.
That or they don't want to get. They don't want to get stoned by the United States.
They ain't getting stoned for nothing. You're an attorney. That's your job.
That's your job. Yeah.
But they probably knew they weren't getting paid. They knew they weren't getting paid, bro. So they're like, fuck it, throw them under the bus.
But then that means nobody's ever gonna hire them because they might throw them under the bus.
Throw them under the bus.
They're gonna say, as long as you pay us, we're not gonna throw you under the bus.
Send him everything, emails
by accident
and text messages.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy,
I bet.
Bro. And the look on his face when they pulled out the billboard. That's always my favorite part in any trial.
Man, you know what perjury is.
Bro, that's my favorite part in any trial. It's like when they're doing the cross-examination, you know it's getting spicy. Mm-hmm. And you know shit's about to pop off.
Yeah.
Once they uncover the billboard. Because you know it's about to...
Let me flip this.
Bro, because you know it's about to be evidence in like 8K, bro. on a 10 by 10.
Oh, this is not you?
Billboard. Oh, yeah, let's zoom in on this motherfucker. Look at your dumb ass. Look at that text you just sent. That's crazy, man.
Oh my God.
Crazy. It's like the Amber Heard thing. Yep. It's like that.
Yeah, she thought deleting her text message. No.
Like, what are you doing?
It never deletes.
You're like, bro, ain't shit never deleted.
Nope.
Come on, man. Never. The internet is forever.
Yep.
Like, when are people gonna get that? Like, stop being stupid. Like, unless you truly just don't give a fuck about a functioning society. All right, commit your crime and then, you know.
Exactly.
Whatever happens, happens. You already accepted that. But it's just like, that's wild to me, man. That's why I can't do nothing shiesty. Because I know if I'm in court, they're going to put my ass on blast.
Exactly.
They're gonna, once I see that billboard, I'm guilty, Your Honor. I don't even want to see what's under. I don't even want to see what's under that.
You don't have to bring up the billboard.
Don't even bring out the billboard.
Give me my sentence.
Guilty.
Guilty.
I'll fucking do it again. Bro, that blows my mind.
Mickey's trying to help you.
That shit blows my mind.
Murder.
You already know.
Oh
If
my
you see
god!
that bill, that whatever that is, evidence.
If they pull out a billboard, that's it. End it.
It's wraps.
That's it.
It's chicken wraps,
Yeah.
bro. It's over.
Damn.
Yeah, so that's what he's dealing with right now.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's tough.
So how's your week, man?
Or
your day, I should say.
My day. Well, I finished up Zoe's
The Zooster.
her art for her gaming page.
Yeah.
AKA 5-star dishwasher.
It's funny, right?
That's not me. I didn't come up with that.
No, yeah. No, that was all her. Because a lot of men on the internet always make when they find out a female's a gamer, they'll usually start making fun of them and tell them to go make a sandwich or wash the dishes.
Or go wash
So she came up with a clever idea and says, "Why don't I just call myself 5-star dishwasher?" And then, of course, she created digital art. Well, not digital art. She created the art on paper. I gave it to you, and of course, you turned it into.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can pull that up. See
Yeah.
if I can show them.
Show the camera.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
Did I save it on
You sent it to me on WhatsApp.
On WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's on WhatsApp,
Yeah.
right?
So essentially, so she said what she wanted, or she drew what she wanted in a sense, and then you kind of.
It's always easier like that. Like,
it is.
Usually, if when
give
I
me a
ask
rough
people,
draft.
yeah, give me a. It could be as ugly, as you want it to be. I don't care. Just like, give me an idea of what you want.
What you want, and
because like I know what I want to do, but sometimes what I want to do is like insane.
Yeah.
You know.
And you just want them to ground you and keep it simple.
So I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Is there any way they could see that?
Through the light.
Oh, maybe if I put the brightness.
Yeah,
up.
I put the brightness down.
Yeah.
But no. So essentially, she went with 5-star dishwasher because essentially a lot of guys on the internet can't handle when a female plays video games, so they start acting retarded. There you go. I think you got it.
Is it showing up?
Yeah.
There we go.
So essentially, that's
what she wanted.
That's what she wanted.
All right, and then
so because
this will only be available for those who actually watch the video.
Yeah, exactly.
Or YouTube. So
yeah, so it's gonna look weird.
You'll have no idea.
Say that's what she wanted.
You have no idea.
Yeah, so you would have to watch
her. And
he turned it into this.
Bisky.
So and then she texts us back saying that it's really amazing. Say thank you to your brother, but essentially she created that because, like I said, there's a lot of idiot men on the internet that can't understand when a female plays. Oh my God, it's a girl! Go in the kitchen and wash some dishes.
They turn into They turn to Donkey Kong. They start making Donkey Kong noises.
Caveman.
Oh man!
Go wash dishes. Go make sandwich. So he just created so he just created what she wanted, and now it's like, what else can you make fun of?
But don't you hate though, like when their counter argument is, "Well, you never played Modern Warfare 2. You were never in Modern Warfare 2 lobby." It's like,
get the fuck out of here. How do you know what I was playing or
like,
what I was in? You in
Modern
your mom's basement.
Yeah, first of all, Modern Warfare 2 lobbies. First of all,
yeah,
you were in grade school.
Exactly.
So the fact that you still have that same mentality at whatever age you're at, because anyone who played Modern Warfare 2 is my age.
Yeah, exactly.
My age, your age, or older. You see what I'm saying? Like, so if you mention Modern Warfare 2, I'm going to assume you're my age.
Yeah, exactly.
And if that's your
mentality,
your counter argument for harassing women on online games and shit, then bruh, you got to get some help.
You need Jesus.
You need some help.
I know a couple people that can pray for you.
You're sad. You're a sad individual.
Exactly.
You're very sad, and I pity you. I pity you. I pity you, bro.
Oh man.
I'll throw you some change or something.
Maybe it'll help you get your own apartment out your mom's basement.
That's tough. I pity you, bro.
Yeah. So, but no, that was amazing. I like that art. That was amazing. She's, like I said, she liked it, and she said thank you for it. But what else did you do this week?
What else did I do? Bum day.
Oh, so you had a bum day too?
I had a bum day too. Well,
Yeah,
that was the day I kind of just Well, is it really a bum day if I'm doing art?
No, because
I
where
don't
I
know,
was
because
working.
like I just do it on my free time. Like I don't really think of it as a job.
Yeah.
I just do it.
Enjoy it.
I just enjoy it.
Yeah.
So it's just like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's literally what I would do on a bum day. I just
Do art.
do art. Oh, I downloaded Multiverses. My boy Caleb told me to get Multiverses.
How many characters come with it before you have to start paying?
I think
for
about
more?
12.
Okay.
But you gotta unlock them. You can buy because it's free to play.
Yeah, it's like
You're gonna have to. You can earn coins or gems to unlock characters, or you can buy gem packs or season packs,
so you can go.
which is fine.
Yeah.
Which is fine by me.
It's a pay to play type
Right.
thing.
Well, not necessarily, because like you can grind and unlock the characters,
Mm-hmm.
but in doing so, you'll learn how to use the character
Exactly. Yeah, that's true.
through the grind, or you can, just buy a fuck ton of coins or buy the season pass, and then buy the character, and then you can like get special power ups, different skins. So they'll do different skins for like Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have the movie Wonder Woman, then they'll have like the Young Justice version of Wonder Woman or something like that. They got LeBron James.
So essentially, they're skins, but you can. So they have the same moves, but
No,
they're just
hell no.
Okay.
Hell no.
Okay.
Their moves are all unique.
Okay.
This is literally Smash Bros.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's literally
Beans.
Smash Bros.
Cool
All unique, all different chain commands.
Mm-hmm.
Same chain commands,
Mm-hmm.
which is I get it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You kind of want everyone to develop on an even skill set and not have to learn but their move sets are different.
Okay.
So like even though we still have the same chain commands, our move sets are going to be different. Like if I hit, up triangle for Wonder Woman, I can lasso you and yank you back.
Mm-hmm. But if
You
it's
see what
like
I'm
the
saying?
young Wonder Woman,
But for like Shaggy, if I hit up triangle, he yoinks a sandwich out the ground and he could chuck it at you or beat you up, slap you up with the sandwich. You know
that's
what I'm
not
saying?
weird at all. Huh? A grown man
Or
hitting
like
you with it, slapping you with a sandwich.
But it depends because you have your bruisers, you have your assassins,
Mhm.
you have your what other ones do you have? Honestly, I really played it like a couple times. I played online. I did 1v1s,
Mm-hmm.
just to kind of learn. I actually won my actual first match, and I got an achievement for that.
Okay.
It was like a rare achievement for winning your first match that you played. Granted, everyone's gonna suck, but I've played fighting games before, so
Yeah.
That's
Mortal
nothing new
Kombat,
to
all
me.
that stuff
Right.
Like that, yeah.
right. So once I did tutorial, and I actually sat down instead of bullshitting through it and then trying to
Mashing keys and just
Mashing
trying to guesstimate what it is.
I actually went through the tutorial. That took me about, say, 30 minutes.
Okay.
30 minutes.
That's not bad.
Get through the tutorial because it's like a force-paced tutorial. Like you can't skip. It's like do this or you can't move to the next. Do it right or you can't move to the next
I got
step.
you.
Right. So it took me about 30 minutes to get through that, and then I just played like one match, and then smoked them. It was like it. So you could do. When you go online, if you do 1v1, you can do, so you face off against each other. And then if you win, you can leave. But you can also do rematch, and it'll take you to a best of 3.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And then that way you can earn like double coins or double.
Shit,
blah,
that's
blah, blah.
nice. Yeah.
Unlock new moves, unlock power-ups, unlock buffs or boosters and stuff like that.
Then I definitely got to download that
I want to live stream with that. That's a cool game.
on the Switch.
You need to get it. It's
Yeah.
gonna be fun.
Yeah.
And you have the pro controller, so
Yeah, that's right.
it'll work a lot easier for you. And the thing about the Switch controller, they're really clicky.
Gotcha.
That's way better than the PlayStation.
Gotcha.
Because the PlayStation are soft buttons.
You
They're
can't
like
hear the click.
right. It's not clicky. Like if I'm gonna play a fighting game, all of Nintendo's controllers, like even the GameCube or
They're all clicky. Yeah,
they're all
you're
clicky.
right.
They're like click, click, click,
Yeah,
click,
there's
click.
no padding
there's
there.
no padding or nothing. So it's like you really get a feel. You could do quick action
Mm-hmm.
attacks and stuff like that. So, that's something to look forward to. I'll probably like crack it open, really try to grind it, maybe on a when I have some free time or something like that. But I'm really trying to get. Well, Caleb got me on it. I know some of the boys got the game, but that's pretty interesting.
Okay.
It's. I think it's fun, and they can do a lot because it is multiverses.
Yeah, that's good.
You see what I'm saying? It is multiverses, but I think it's just WB. Why?
Every character owned by WB.
Owned by WB, but they have what's her name from Game of Thrones, the one who wore the mask.
That's still WB.
Really, Game of Thrones is WB.
HBO WB. Why do you think Young Justice and all that stuff is?
I already told you that. You asked me earlier. Oh, who owns WB?
Discovery just.
Oh,
them.
Discovery just. Okay,
Discovery just.
And that's why HBO is shutting down.
Yes.
HBO Max.
Yeah.
What a waste.
I know, right? Whoa.
It's like all these companies that started. Like, okay, prime example. What was the point of Paramount? No, was it Paramount Plus?
Yeah,
when you have something else, what is it called?
CBS Access.
Is it CBS Access?
Yeah, Paramount Plus and CBS Access teamed up.
That's so weird to me. When they have, because it's like you have these independent companies, but they have a parent company, and then the independent companies,
like Viacom,
right?
Yeah,
and then these independent companies are like, these subsets are like, okay, we're gonna start a stream app with just shows on CBS, but then Paramount owns everything. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And then Paramount just comes
trying to get money from separate things.
Yeah.
Because you can either do Paramount Plus or you can do CBS Access, or I think they do like a bundle deal where you pay a lot more, but either or, right, they're going to make a lot of money.
Right.
But I know you did tell me you had a story for me.
Did I?
Yeah. You're like, I got a story. And I'm like, all right.
Oh, it was when we...
You're smiling.
It was when we went to... me... Luke, Brandon, Caleb. We went to.
Did you guys go camping?
Tennessee. Was it kind of like? Well, we're in a cabin. We're in a cabin. I don't know if you want to count that camping. I know Brad and the boys went camping. I missed both of those trips. They went to the Smoky Mountains.
It sounds like Until Dawn, the video game.
Until Dawn.
Right behind you.
Oh yeah. Until Dawn. Right there. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Did you play that?
Yeah.
You finished the whole thing? You know there's like multiple endings, right?
I finished the whole thing. Only one person died.
Wow.
Only one person died.
Were you a good guy? Did you make responsible decisions?
No, you played as all of them. You played as all of them. Your goal was to survive. And then it was literally like split-second decisions. Like I know when the Banshee was chasing us down the tunnel, it literally said, do you hide behind the rocks or do you continue to run? Fuck that. I said hide. That bitch was like, oh, like this.
Oh, so it was an actual monster.
Oh yeah, it was an actual monster. Yeah.
That should make an Evil Dead video.
Yeah, that was an actual monster. So it was like a split decision making, and then so I decided to hide instead of run, and both of us survived. So only one person ended up dying is because I didn't press the button fast enough for her to go to the next totem pole, and it jumped, and then it just fucking killed her.
Bruh, if nobody died, you're a failure as a monster. Like, how are you?
Well, it's not realistic if nobody dies.
A monster and nobody dies.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a Scooby-Doo episode.
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck?
But go ahead. You guys went to...
Yeah, we ended up...
Tennessee.
Ended up going to the cabin. I think we were in...
That's my Tennessee accent.
Wow, where was it? It wasn't Nashville. We were going to stop by Nashville the next day.
Really? That's cool.
What was it?
I went to Nashville.
Was it Chattanooga?
Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Oh, it was one of them. So we're in the cabin.
Uh-huh.
And me and Luke got there pretty late. After a long drive. It was a straight through drive with hella stops. Because I decided it was a smart idea to have a cup of cream with a hint of coffee, knowing that I'm lactose intolerant.
You forgot, didn't you?
Bruh. So we had to make a bunch of stops and drive with all the windows down. Let's just leave it at that. And we get to the cabin, so we sleep. Oh no! First thing we do is get in the hot tub, and get in the hot tub. We have a good time. We watched the Velocipaster.
What?
Velocipaster, greatest movie ever.
What's a Velocipaster?
Just watch it. Everybody watch Velocipaster. Top tier.
That sounds interesting.
Should have won an Oscar. Best Picture. Velocipaster. So, just in the hot tub, watch Velocipaster. Had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And the next day, we decided, just go exploring because we're in a cabin in the woods.
Yeah.
And the woods are literally like in the mountain.
No signal.
No signal having there, bro. But I think we had Wi-Fi.
Pray for you.
I think we had Wi-Fi.
Fuck the Wi-Fi. You in the woods.
I think we had Wi-Fi. So like the
you're
next
black
day,
in the woods.
we're like exploring and stuff, and we ended up climbing this huge it's like this huge slope right behind the cabin.
Yeah.
And Caleb and Luke, they're like kings of climbing and shit. Especially Caleb. This man is like Tarzan. Like me, I got my slides on. My foot's getting stuck in like freaking mud pits. I'm like trying to grab onto trees because it's a steep slope. Mm-hmm. If I let go, I'm sliding down. And you ever seen the cheese wheel race? Ooh. Yeah, that's what was gonna happen.
Yeah,
that's what would have happened.
Whoever wins that delicious cheese dies. Boom, they're just tumbling down the hill, and I'm like, damn, that looks
ragdoll
painful.
So be in mind,
all that for cheese.
Yeah. So we're climbing up the thing, and we're like making a lot of noise, but there's kind of other cabins, sparse out around the area. Mm-hmm. Like if you go further up the mountain, there's another cabin that you can see.
Yeah.
From ours. So if you look up diagonally, you'll see the cabin up there. And I guess they had guests over. Bro, they were partying every day. That cabin was not quiet, bro. Partying every day. All you heard was yay, yay, shooting guns and shit. And I was like, okay, all right, y'all have a good time. And so we're climbing the mountain, and we're making a lot of noise, and we're laughing. And during that, you just hear someone from the back of the cabin. They're like, "Who's out there?" Caleb responds, "It's Jesus." It's Jesus.
Oh my god.
And the guy responds, "Who's your father?" And Caleb responds, "Well, if I'm Jesus, then that means my father must be God." And you don't play with Bible thumpers like that, especially in Tennessee.
Yeah.
You heard that man out of nowhere. "Boy, you better speak some English."
You guys about to die.
Bro, I'm like, hey, okay, let's not fucking with this guy. So we start trying to get down the mountain, and I forgot how we even got up on the mountain. Because it was harder to go down the mountain than it was to go up.
Okay.
Because you're literally walking with gravity. And there's leaves all over the ground. So, like, I'm slipping and sliding and, like, jamming my feet on logs and shit like that. My sandal keeps getting stuck in the muck. It was crazy as fuck. But other than that, like, that was one memorable moment. Like, we never really interacted with them, but that one moment we talked to them, we're like, yo,
boy, you better speak some
English.
We both Southern.
That shit was wild, bro. But that was fun. I wanna go back up there.
And that's all that really happened?
No, we did a lot more, but like I said, Caleb can tell these stories better. Like me, I'm a tourist. When I go anywhere, I'm a tourist.
You just go with the flow.
I go with the flow, bro.
Bruh, you gotta insert some shit into your memory bank and store it when you want to use it.
Nah. I got videos for that. What the hell?
Oh man.
What the hell?
Really now.
But that was our close encounter of the getter kind.
Yeah.
Shit was different.
But other than that, today and or of yesterday has been good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's been a calm day.
Yeah.
It's been a calm week. I don't know.
You ready for this year to end?
Bro, we still got a lot more to go. We ain't even past your birthday.
I don't have a birthday.
Old man, bro, got his first gray beard hairs.
Gray first. Bro, I've had them for 4 years.
For
I just hide them.
That's tough. You use that just for men?
No, this is all natural.
You realize now?
What?
It used to be the whole just for men to cover up the gray. Now it's touch of gray.
Yeah, it's so weird.
It's weird as hell.
It's weird.
Why do we want to?
But again, too, I don't care about aging. So,
yeah,
I mean, everybody's different.
Well, you never really feel.
I don't.
Well, you do, because when your bones start.
I mean, my bones don't hurt.
You know, when your joints start hurt. What you mean?
I can still flex these old buckles.
When you got to start watching your blood sugar, the blood pressure.
Yeah, but that was when I was 24, 25, Jeff.
Damn, Jeff.
I was old. I told you, man. I'm stuck in a 31-year-old body.
All right, let's ask you that question again when you're 50.
Yeah. Then I'll say I'm stuck in a 41-year-old body.
Let's ask you that question again when you're 50.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
No, I mean, if I continue to exercise and work out the way I do, I think I should be fine and keep taking care of myself, doing my daily check. Like, I'm going September 1st for just a regular checkup, just blood
In
work.
10 years.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do the same. No, because I did it at 26. What are you talking about? I got blood work checked and everything at 26. That wasn't 10 years ago.
Might as well be.
Shut up, Jeff.
Might as well be. You walk in there, sir, you are clinically dead.
Why is your heart beating at 55 beats
per minute? Jeff, is 55 beats per second? What the fuck? Did you tap into the Speed Force?
I did.
55 beats per second.
It might as well be, seeing how slow it beats. It might as well be.
That's not nothing slowing down. That's you having a stroke.
Yeah. In the Matrix, it's a slow stroke. It's a slow stroke. Oh man. But all jokes aside, yeah. I mean, like I said, as long as I keep working out, taking care of myself, eating healthy, doing the supplements daily, I should be good at in another 10 years. I mean, yeah, I'll start breaking down, but it is what it is. But as long as technology's medicine keeps getting better, I think I should be good. Plus, you're looking.
I feel like we're in a golden time.
We are, because you look at like, remember when we were watching that video. When was it David? Yeah, when David was here, or was that Caleb?
Dave. Okay, tell me the video.
Where it was show comparing the 26-year-olds back in the day to 26-year-olds now.
I think it was Caleb.
Okay, so it was Caleb. So when we're comparing, I mean, look at the difference in age. 41-year-olds don't look like 41-year-olds.
Yeah, that's true.
51-year-olds don't look like 51-year-olds. I mean, 60-year-olds used to actually look like grandpa, old people. Now they don't anymore. So it's like that we are living longer. There are more healthier things and technology's coming out. So I think I'll be good. But again, I don't care about aging. I just want to get that gray streak in my beard so I can look cool. Thunderbolt. Yeah, it's like an exact Thunderbolt. They're like, bro, you.
I want to keep my hair long enough so that it turns silver and I can have like.
You try and be like that guy from Walking Dead. What's his name?
Well, there's another character too, right? From Thor, the gatekeeper guy.
Oh yeah, the gatekeeper.
The gatekeeper. What's his name?
Oh, you're talking about Idris Elba?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. What's his name though? What's his name, man?
Shit. Heimdall.
Heimdall. There we go.
Heimdall, open the portal.
Open
the portal.
Bro, when are you gonna watch Primal, man?
It's
such a good show, and they don't speak.
Really?
They don't speak.
It's all just caveman
It's
fighting.
just caveman shit, but you like it's a good story. It's like I don't know.
Visually watching.
3000 BC. Well, no, they talked in 3000
they talked.
BC. Apocalypto? No, they talked in Apocalypse.
No. They only talked when the settlers came.
When the settlers
He was quiet.
came. He was quiet the whole time because he was mute.
Yeah.
He's like, craziest part. Can you swim? boom, kicks him right off the mountain.
Oh,
I'm like,
my
damn,
God.
bro, he hit all the rocks before he even fell in the water.
Yep. It still survived.
Like, what?
Still survived.
That's crazy, man. Apocalypto. That's
Yeah.
crazy. They probably did think the world was ending.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because settlers were coming to their
Yeah,
land.
they probably did.
Well,
think
that
the
and
world was
and
ending.
then the people were sacrificing
Mhm.
people on the altar and all that stuff like that.
But that was like, I don't know. I'd like to talk to an archaeologist about it because I've seen a lot of videos where it's like, ancient like Central American, Native American empires and stuff.
Mhm.
Like their sacrifices weren't just we just want to kill a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
It was like, I don't know. There was more meaning to it.
Yeah, they're trying to sacrifice to the gods so they can have a more fruitful year.
Right.
So it was essentially,
But
I'm
they would
killing
sacrifice for weather, for good weather, for harvest, for
you. Fertility, all that stuff like that. Yeah,
Every time a solar eclipse happened, they would sacrifice 100 people
just so they didn't die
because they thought the sun was angry.
and didn't and cloud. Yeah, so
Quetzalcoatl or
Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl. I just realized Dragon Tales. That's who he was. Quetzal. That's why he was all golden and shiny and he spoke Spanish.
Brain
There you
fart.
go. Did you say brain fart? I love you, man.
Oh man, I love you too.
bro. Oh man.
But yeah, so
You gonna keep it short today?
yeah, I mean, there's not much going on. I
It's
just
hump
wanted
day,
to,
bro.
it is.
It's hump day.
It is.
All the fun starts in a couple days.
Yep.
The weekend, we still got the weekend. Gonna have some good stories for y'all on Monday.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I know we're reconnecting with a couple of your buds.
Mhm.
Same with me. Trying to get a couple things together.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna hit up Abron this week. See what if he can at least give me his schedule for like September.
Mhm.
Maybe we can set something up and then have him on the pod so he can speak his truth.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
So that'd be an interesting conversation to have. But I know we have
Once, if you get a chance to lock that in, that'll be really exciting to look forward to.
yeah. So I know we have one person booked for.
Is he gonna come in his zoot suit and
I don't know. Well, no, he was in his normal clothes, man.
just casual?
Yeah. He's
Casual.
like just casual clothes that day when we were having that conversation. So
Mhm.
we'll definitely see what happens with that. But yeah, nothing too exciting or crazy happening. Just
No.
trying to give our thoughts about the future because I mean that's what
That's the only thing you can look forward to.
that's literally the only thing we look forward to. So
Past is the past.
everything that we previously discussed is literally just focused on the future, whether it be sentient life forms, vacuum robots, or getting old. So even though getting old ain't getting old anymore, so
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, we'll see what happens, man.
That's crazy, man. You wake up in your body every day, and it still feels like you.
That's what Jordan told me. The Frito-Lay guy at work today, he literally says, "Man," I said, because I was coming back from my car to get my headphones, and I said, "Man, it's already August. There's only 4 more months left in this year." And he's like, "Yeah, you're right. Time moves fast, but it feels slow.
So slow.
It feels so slow." He's like, it's just crazy how
We've
that
woke up 200 times already.
already exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's like, time moves fast. The year goes fast, but it feels slow at the same time. And it's like, damn.
Bruh, when the aliens coming, bro? When the aliens
It has to be
coming?
before I
Like,
die.
Jeez, man. Like, bro.
Show me something.
Like, I get it.
I know you're listening.
I will do what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? I will what's the phrase I'm looking for? I will tend to my responsibilities, my obligations.
Yeah.
But it's just like, bruh, come on, man. Can some non-earth destroying or terror inducing or existential crisis inducing event happen? Not happen? Wait, I said that wrong. It's fuck. Hold on. Let me say that again. Can something besides whatever this moment in time,
Yeah.
this saga, this season of Earth, on this season of Earth,
On today's episode of Earth, we wake up every day and live. Let
I
me
hate you,
stop.
man.
Let me stop.
I hate you, man. Oh, bro.
Oh shit!
Oh, man.
I'm telling you, Dragon Ball Z to everybody that knows what voice I'm doing,
Bruh.
bro.
Hey, one thing to look forward to. Hopefully, SpaceX launches that big ass rocket.
How about they launch that satellite so I can get their internet?
Bro, they're literally launching 16 rockets a week.
Well, there's 16
Remember,
rockets.
I think he wanted what 60,000.
Well, how about he 60,000 is over my roof so I can get that internet? Shit! Let me stop. Let me stop. Elon, if you're listening, I need your internet.
Elon might go to jail because I think he broke some type of law with this whole Twitter fiasco that he's going through.
Yeah.
Do you really think Elon's going to jail?
No.
He will buy the jail and free himself. He will buy the jail and then free himself.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? Send him to a private prison. It's his prison now.
Yep.
What the hell? He can probably buy all the private prisons.
Yep. I'm gonna buy the prisons and free myself from all
free
of them.
myself. Get the fuck out. That's wild.
That's crazy.
He probably could. He would be the one to do some fuck shit like that.
Yeah,
man.
I guarantee he would be.
That's what he's on right now. He's on his fuck shit saga. That's wild.
So my last question to you is: Are you ready for the future?
For Halo Reach.
Are you ready for Halo Reach?
Halo Reach. Am I ready for the future? I don't know, man.
Ready for
Tomorrow's the future. Am I ready for that?
I mean, we wake up every day and we're getting closer to it.
Am I ready for that? Well, you're never in the future.
Nope.
No matter how close you get to it. Like, there's no...
It's only the future if you jump from the past
or in the
to
future.
the future.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, see, now I was in a coma. You know what I'm saying?
To you, it'd be the future because the technology that they have is not what.
That's technically time traveling.
Yeah.
Because your body's not aging.
Yeah. That's the cool part.
Because when you're in a coma, your metabolism slows down. Cellular reproduction slows down. You know what I'm saying? So technically, you're not aging.
Same thing when you're in space. You just age very slow.
Age super slow. You're aging slow, but that radiation fucking your ass out.
What you talking about? Hoping for superpowers.
Superpowers, okay. Super cancer. That's what you're gonna get. That's gonna be your superpower. Cancer. What the fuck? All right, man.
Cancer whip. Let me stop.
That's tough.
Let me stop.
All right, y'all.
All right, it's about that time.
It's about that time.
I think we're done ranting.
Was that a rant?
I think everything's a rant, Jeff.
Jeff, I'm gonna buy you a dictionary.
At this point, I'm just making up things. Oh man, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You listen to everything that we say. But thank you guys for joining us at the tabletop.
Thank you.
You can find us on
Google Podcasts, Deezer, Spotify, YouTube Music, Google Play Music.
Stop. All right, you can find us on Tuesdays and Thursdays on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Deezer, TuneIn, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadios, and on Mondays and on Wednesdays and Fridays. See, you just have been messing up every episode now. On Wednesdays and Fridays, you can catch our ugly. Yeah, it's your fault. Because I let you say, and then when I have to fix what you say, you fuck it up. So technically, it's your fault that I'm fucking up. And you can find us on Wednesdays and Fridays. You can catch our ugly mugs on YouTube, Tabletop Topics, one word, on Wednesdays and Fridays. If you want to catch our ugly mugs to see what we actually look like. But you guys have a good day. I appreciate you guys for always listening.
Take it easy.
Thank you.